Well, new data shows wait times for first appointments at the Honolulu VA has dropped from 145 days to 81 days. Legislation in the works to allow veterans to bypass VA authorization by providing their VA identification card. But still a lot of work to be done. Always a strong voice for veterans. Congresswoman Tulsi Gabbard joining us this morning, pushing for access to immediate health care for veterans. First of all, good morning.
Good morning. Aloha. Here. Good to be home.
Well, let's talk about your stance. You have really been one of the most vocal critics for the Hawaii VA leaders, demanding the director resign. Why such a hard stance?
First of all, this is our family. These are our nation's sons and daughters who we're talking about here, are veterans who have served in multiple conflicts, crossing generations, whose service is being dishonored with the way that the VA is treating them now. Hawaii currently still has among the longest wait times in the country for veterans who are waiting just to see a doctor for the first time. We've heard of veterans who've been waiting since 2006, 8 years, just to get that first doctor's appointment. So right now, with the current situation, veterans don't have any other option to go and seek outside care knowing that the VA will cover the expense of it. The decision lies within the VA bureaucracy here in Hawaii to say whether or not a veteran will be pre-approved to see a doctor, and that is very rarely ever given.
You know, and it seems hard to imagine because these are all Americans like the rest of us, and then therefore also serving our country in a big way. So tell us about the Act Now for Veterans bill.
I've co-sponsored this bill called Act Now with a fellow veteran in the House, a Republican named Adam Kinzinger from Illinois. We both feel very strongly about the fact that veterans shouldn't have to wait for the VA to go through its major overhaul. That's necessary. It shouldn't wait for a huge comprehensive veterans bill to be enacted by Congress because that will take some time. This is a very simple, direct bill that will make it a mandate for the VA across the country to say if you're a veteran who's eligible for health care benefits, you can take your VA ID card and go see a doctor in your community with the assurance and knowledge that the VA will cover the cost of that care. It's a temporary solution, but one that seeks to address this immediate crisis of veterans who are being forced to wait months and years just to see that first doctor.
And I think that's what's so important to emphasize. I mean, these are steps that you are pushing for, but temporary, just part of the problems, chipping away at everything else that needs to happen down the road.
Because as we peel back the layers of this onion that is the VA, we are continually discovering that there are deeper and deeper problems that exist within this institution, within this bureaucracy. And it's going to take a lot of work to get it back to its place of meeting its mission of actually caring for our veterans and their families. But our veterans shouldn't have to wait for that to happen, which is why we're introducing this bill.
Well, thank you for stopping by and for being such a strong voice for the people here in Hawaii. Thank you, Tulsi.
Thank you. Good to see you. Aloha.
All right, have a safe trip back.
Yes.
We'll be right back in just a couple of minutes.